I am barefaced, and that is because today's tutorial is all about how to do beautiful natural makeup. If you're anything like me before I started in this industry, I had no idea how to do my own makeup. Is this how you do natural? Because I've been around it so much and always getting my makeup done, I've learned from the best. On that note, today's video is going to be with Tobi Henney, well-known busy makeup artist who I've become friends with through working on shoots. I asked her here today to do this video because she's an absolute expert at nailing the beautiful natural makeup look. She's going to go through all the products and tools she uses to achieve this look, and she's going to demonstrate how she does it. So let's go!
Hi! So I mainly shoot for fashion clients, TV, celebrity, and an online site called Style By, and I'm the beauty editor there.
Cool. What are some common mistakes that people make with this look?
One common mistake is mismatching your foundation.
Yeah.
Or putting on too much. Foundation is supposed to look like skin. It isn't supposed to be out here. It should be the same colour as like your chest, and if you turn your head like down your arm. You need to make sure that if you're checking it like in a store, you go into natural sunlight, because when you're doing it in bad lighting, you're not going to choose the correct shade all the time. I prefer yellow based foundations because they're for photo shoots. They just shoot better, but you know, if you are very pink skinned, you need to make sure you kind of, if you go yellow, you're not going too yellow. But we always start with hydrating the skin. So this is Dermalogica Active Moist, one of my favourites, and M.A.C Fix Plus, which is a really nice light spray that we pop on the skin to hydrate. Okay, so we're going to start, Cassie's going to close her eyes, and we're going to spritz the M.A.C Fix Plus all over the skin. So now I've got the moisturizer. I like to do a little face massage, plump up the skin. So today, because we want that really dewy look, I've chosen a primer by Mercier, which is called the Radiance Primer, and this one has like a soft sheen to it. The primer is going to help the makeup last throughout the day, and then this little radiance will come through once we pop the foundation on. If you don't have a foundation brush, you can definitely use your fingers with a primer. I've pulled out two options today just to show you a difference in price range. This is Harlotte Afterglow foundation, and I introduced Cassie to this and she loves it. And this is another one of my favourites, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Those two are great for a beautiful, fresh, dewy finish. I'll use an Afterglow because I know Cassie likes this one. I'm going to focus on the centre of the face because that's where we want most of the product. I'm going to show you the Radiance brush. I'm just going to work that product in. Remember to always do your neck as well, because you'll find your neck won't be as dark as your face. People always ask me, why do you conceal after foundation? And I find the foundation does most of the work. And then once you have done foundation all over the face, you can just focus on what really needs your attention. So this is a little M.A.C Conceal and Correct palette. I'm just going to come in and cover the areas of need. And this is a really good product because it's got a high pigment percentage in the product, so you're going to cover it up really easily without trying too hard. Just remember to go really light-handed. This is the Mercier Secret Camouflage look up for me. And this does such a good job with concealing any dark circles under the eyes. And I'm using the Mercier concealer brush to apply it. And just bring it right up under the lashes. Make sure it's blended in. So after you've applied it, get your finger and the warmth of your finger and just warm up that product, and it should just melt into the skin. And then we're going to go in with our YSL Touche Eclat. I'm just going to use my finger for this product, and I'm just going to pop that under the eye where I want the light to bounce. I'm not going to pop it directly under the lash line. I'm just going to pop it down a little bit lower, and I'm going to blend that in the centre of the forehead, down the centre of the nose, just all the spots where you want the light to bounce. Top of the Cupid's bow, the centre of the chin. I'm going to show you two options for contouring. These are two of my favourites. So this is a cream contouring palette by Tom Ford, and it's called Shade and Illuminate in Intensity 1. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. And we're going to go in with the Sculpt shade first. Okay, so I'm going to tap that on, and I'm simply going to go from the top of the ear down towards the corner of the mouth, right under that cheekbone. And this is going to give Cass those beautiful cheekbones that just pop. Just make sure all these edges are blended. You can go back in with another brush and soften it. And then we're just contouring just above the brow, lifting that eye upwards on this side. Now this one is the highlighting gold shade. It's so beautiful. And I'm just popping this on the high points of Cass's cheekbone. I like to pop a bit down the nose, Cupid's bow, and you can even pop some on the inner eye as well. This is Mercier Eye Basics, and the colour's Flax. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to pop a little bit on Cassie's eyelids to prime her eye. You know how some people's eyeshadow tends to crease? This will eliminate that problem. So now I'm just getting a powder. I'm just going to lightly powder that just so it sets. You can leave the lids bare like that because, you know, you only want to look really, really natural. Or like I said, if you want to go in with like a soft, taupey kind of colour, you can come in just with a soft, fluffy brush and close and just do a really light wash on the lid. And make sure those edges are just softly blended out. And next we're going to go into the lash curling. And Cassie's going to look down for me. Cassie's got the longest lashes ever. And you're going to squeeze and tilt back. Now we're going in with one of my favourite mascaras, which is Benefit They're Real. And this is great because the brush is pointy on the top, and you can use it in two ways. So as you can see, I'm just running it across the lashes and pulling it all up. And then what I'll do is I'll turn it to be vertical, and I'll just go over each lash individually. You just want to do a little bit on the bottom because it's a natural look. So I'm just going to focus the bronzer around the cheek area. I'm just going to do around the hairline and on the jawline as well. Just all the spots where the sun would naturally hit, a little bit on the nose. Another option, if you wanted a little hint of colour, what looks pretty with bronzer is just that soft bit of pink blush, but don't go too heavy. First thing with the brows is to brush them up. Now I'm using M.A.C Lingering Eye Pencil, Eyebrow Crayon, and I'm doing short little strokes just to fill the brow in. And you want to make sure the end of the brow is quite sharp, so you can see that it should end, if you hold the pencil into the nose, like that. You can get the M.A.C Brow Set Gel.
Does that just like set them?
Yeah, it just combs through and we'll keep them all in place for the day. We're going to pop some of the mineralized Skinfinish powder in medium just through the centre of the face, the T-zone. And this is a beautiful powder because it'll stop the shine, but it'll also give a little bit of radiance. Mercier brightening powder. This is great for under the eyes to use on top of Secret Camouflage concealer that we used earlier. And I like to just brush it on with a fluffy brush. And it's going to brighten under there, but it's also going to help that concealer to set. So just to finish, we're going to pop on some purple. Most girls have a really pretty natural lip colour. So, you know, once you pop it on, it kind of, that dark pinky colour will come through a little bit more. And there you have it. There's our natural, glowing, fresh makeup look.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Really happy to have her here, and she's such a pro. So if you're anything like I was, hopefully you've gone from this to this. Bye!